Welcome trainers to the very first PokeHub ModCast, a podcast that discusses Pokemon mods and the Pokemon community, with your hosts me, Kibo, and my illustrious co-host, Majestic Moose.
Hey there.
How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. In today's episode, we are going to be discussing shiny hunting and some of the crazy inventions that have been created with Arduinos, as well as automating those tedious in-game grinds using mods and various strategies to catch rare Pokemon.
Awesome. Let's get right to it.
So I guess to kick things off, we'll begin discussing shiny hunting and what the community has been doing. It's amazing to see what people out there in the community have done just to get a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, like one of my favorites is Jaywitz hooked a Joy-Con up to a fan, and it would just automatically spam R1 to trade Pokemons with someone to just eventually maybe get a shiny. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Who thinks about using a fan just to do that? A fan, of all things. That's so funny. I came across this thing, somebody called it a Poke-O-Matic using an Arduino.
Oh.
And basically an Arduino is an open sourced electronics platform which is based on an easy to use hardware and software. Basically, they wanted to have a device that was easy for students and people who are new to electronics and programming to kind of
just get to know how all the machines work and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
kind of like a easy to use, step-by-step software, hardware.
Yeah. Cool.
So a little history on the Arduino, actually, which is pretty neat. The name comes from Italy, specifically a bar in the town of Ivrea, which is where a few of the founders actually used to always meet while they were discussing things for creating the Arduino. And Arduino, the bar, was named after Arduino of Ivrea, who was king of Italy from 1002 to 1014.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So his Poke-O-Matic, which was, this was on his 3DS, and he was basically automating, using the Arduino, being able to walk back and forth, get an egg, hatch the egg with his steps, and then go back to the breeder. Just like what we currently have on the Switch Up.
Yeah.
So seeing this from the Arduino and all the wires and the whole setup and shebang this guy has and taped to his DS, it's unreal.
Yeah.
The lengths people have gone to do this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know like me, just doing it manually, I'd have to just sit there, walk back and forth for hours, just trying to get one shiny Pokemon.
It's crazy. And when you look up online, streamers, everybody's doing it.
Yeah, hundreds of people.
We basically turned that tedious grind into a press of a button.
Yeah.
And you can sit back and watch your Pokemon trainer shiny chain.
Yeah, with the shiny egg chaining and advanced shiny chaining mods that we have, basically you just start up the mod and it just gets the eggs and the shinies for you. That's
amazing. And you just can sit there and watch it. Or
not.
Or not. I mean, it'd probably be better to go to school, go to work, go to sleep. Leave it running in the background and you'll come back to boxes.
Yeah, who knows? You might get 5 shinies or none. But yeah, you might get 10.
We got 2 yesterday and within a half an hour of each other.
Yeah, on stream.
Using advanced shiny chaining. And that was great. I've never witnessed that straight up, so I was pretty pleased with that result.
Yeah, I'm really happy that the advanced shiny chaining is basically you just stockpile all the eggs you want, and then you can just watch them hatch one after another super fast.
I find that one much more entertaining to me personally, watching when it's the box hatching, and then it's just step hatch, step hatch, step hatch. Yeah. I love that. And it's even better once it's a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
But the original shiny egg chaining, the first one,
just as well.
It's great too. It's perfect, especially like we said, leaving it on overnight when you go to school or work. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So another thing that we've all experienced in the many years Pokemon's been out is releasing Pokemon, especially while you're shiny chaining. You end up with a lot of Pokemon you don't want. You'll have hundreds of, say, Choodles. No one wants hundreds of Choodles, so You have to sit there now and click and release, click and release, click and release.
Yeah, one by one.
That's going to take a long time.
Yeah. I remember, like, while I'm shiny chaining, like, that would take hours of my day. Just click in there, release, one at a time. And with the box release mod, like, I've been wanting this mod for years, and we finally have it.
It is so handy to watch it, especially when it's on the fast setting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit scary at first, but, it's great if it's only a box of the ones you want to get rid of. It's perfect and quick.
But then, like, if you have, like, 20 boxes full of choodles, then it's just, like, page, queue it up, go get a drink, do something.
Go make dinner for your family.
You and then you'll have empty boxes to go chain for, I don't know, Shiny Gardevoir or something.
There you go. Yeah, it's definitely being one of the handiest mods, I think, that the Switch Up now has.
Yeah, the other mod that's really helpful when you're shiny chaining is the box surprise trade mod. Because what you can do is have all of your boxes full of your one Pokemon that you were chaining for, and then afterwards use the box surprise trade to get a bunch of Pokemon from other people, filling up both your Pokedex and your boxes with other people's Pokemon. So, using this together with the Auto-Lotto mod, you can get infinite amounts of Master Balls to go catch all the Gigantamax Pokemon you want.
Oh, wow. That's probably what I would use. Yeah. That would be great. Can you also get Pokemon from, say I have Shield, can I get some from Sword?
Yeah, like all the exclusive Pokemon from the opposite game that you didn't buy. You can just get them from surprise trading randomly.
So then you can really complete your living decks.
Yeah.
Pretty much your Pokédex. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. With having the mod makes it even more perfect because you don't have to sit there and do it yourself.
Again, hours and hours of just doing this yourself.
And it's a lot of waiting too for the connecting and sending and this just does it.
Yeah. Click of a button.
Exactly. Again. And I love that about the Switch Up. We really made it user-friendly, and we really had that in mind while creating these mods.
Yeah, and with surprise trading, I remember in Pokemon X and Y, it used to be called Wonder Trade. So the community would have like Wonder Trade Wednesdays, where they would trade rarer Pokemon away just for the heck of it.
That's really awesome. Do you know if they have that still for Pokemon Sword and Shield?
I think so.
That's definitely something to look into because I think it'd be fun. So something new that they've brought to Sword and Shield is Gigantamax Pokemon. And these are very rare, and some of them are very sought after.
Yeah, I know I want my shiny Alchemy, so...
Anything shiny Gigantamax would be great for me at this point.
Wait, did I say shiny?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant Gigantamax.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I think I have... quite a few Laprases now, but that was probably from the promoted dens.
Pokemon. Yeah,
but I have too many. But I mean, hey, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the worst part about them though is that they have such a low encounter rate because you have to find your rare dens, which have like a 5% chance or something to encounter them. And then on top of that, that rare den has to have a Gigantamax, which is also a rare occurrence. And then on top of that, beat the Gigantamax and catch it, which has a super low catch rate.
I have lost many Gigantamax already, and it's heartbreaking. Mm-hmm. Get to the end and for nothing.
Yeah, it's awful. But using our Auto-Lotto mod, you can just farm for Master Balls and get one right away.
That is very true, because at least with the Master Ball, you're guaranteed to catch that Pokemon.
Yeah.
And with Auto-Lotto, it makes it 100 times easier, again, with a click of a button, and your character is Auto-Lottoing. And it's great. One thing that I really do like to use is the max raid watt generator. Because, yeah, that's very handy when you want to look for those Gigantamax, because you run the mod and you watch the sprites. And as long as you're aware of what the sprite looks like, and you can look it up online if you're unsure, then just stop the mod before it changes the date, and boom, you got your Gigantamax, and you didn't have to do the work. You just sit there and you can do other things while you watch it. So it's pretty handy.
I mean, like put on a show or something.
Exactly, and have it on the side. It's great. Plug in your OTG cable, have it handheld. You don't have to take up your TV.
Yeah.
And I love doing that. And that's how I've caught a lot of my Gigantamaxes, is by using the MaxRaid watt generator.
Yeah, I'll probably go home and do that too.
I think it's a great idea.
I really want a Gigantamax Alchemy in a heel ball.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because, it looks all like cake and it's all pink and...
That would be so adorable. It would match it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I like to match my Pokemon with the Pokeballs that I catch them in. So...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like, you mentioned catching, like, Zamazenta with the lure ball would be cool. Because it almost
because all the colors matched up and it looked all good.
Yeah, and it almost looks like a shield on the lure ball. Of course, you wouldn't really want to use a lure ball to catch a legendary. But, if you can, why not? It has a low catcher, but... it would match.
Yeah, it took me like 3 hours to catch it. Just, like, saved before him. Weakened him, threw the ball. Well, didn't work. Reset.
3 hours of that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's rough.
That is very rough. What's your favorite Pokeball to use?
Definitely the lure ball, but also if it's a grass type Pokemon, the friend ball.
Oh, yes. I like those. I like the luxury balls.
Yeah, because whenever you throw it out, it gives you the sparkles like it's shiny, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a shiny Pokemon.
Those are there to tide you over until you get the shiny. Just the placebo effect.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we'll be sure to catch you at the next PokeHub.